Yeah. I don't know how I made it through the silence. Every thought screaming louder than the sirens. Used to pray that somebody would find us. Then I let the pen drip with violence. Left everything I never said where I stood, and I signed my name at the bottom. Yeah, I wrote it in blood. I've been sitting in this room for days. 4 white walls and a ceiling that prays. Clock ticks loud like it's begging me to break, but the silence in my head got a whole lot to say. I don't sleep, I just lay down frozen. Heart don't beat, it just keeps on going, like it's trying to run laps with a chain on its neck, while I scribble down pain with a pen that's broken. Yeah, they say talk it out, but I tried that. Words don't land when they fly back. Echoes don't heal when a voice ain't real, and the thoughts in your brain wanna hijack. I've been holding on tight to a thread that snaps. Every time I breathe, it's another relapse. I ain't looking for help, I ain't begging for hope. I just wanna know if anybody sees that gap between the mask I wear and the mess beneath, where I choke on truth that I can't release. Every tear's a verse, every scar's a beat, so I bleed out pain when I can't find peace. No way back from a choice like that, but I folded the note like a flag. Tears on a page couldn't wash it away, so I let it all bleed through the cracks. They won't hear the pain, only notice the quiet. Never see the war, only feel the riot. I tried to speak, but the noise went private, so I let the ink speak in silence. No one asked what it cost when I stood, but I left every truth on a page. Yeah, I wrote it in blood. Every lie that I told myself built a cage I could never escape. Every pill on a shelf was a scream in disguise, just a fight I refused to face. Tried prayer, tried rage, tried fake, tried faith, tried walking through fire with a paper heart, till it burned through the page. Why talk when the echo's the only one who listens? Why live when your lungs don't wanna keep the rhythm? Why smile when you're stuck in a prison? The keys all cut from the blade that bit it, so I carved out truth on the back of my skin. Felt peace in the cold for the first time since, and the tears dried up when the ink ran thin. Now my pain got a voice in the shape I'm in. It's a letter to the world that never called back, to the ones who said they love me, then watch me crack. If I disappear tomorrow, then remember this fact: the loudest screams are the ones that never react. I ain't looking for forgiveness, just a witness to the war I fought with a smile for a business. Dressed like calm, but inside I was vicious. Hope in a cage while the darkness to fitness. They don't know what I've been through, ran for myself and I still couldn't miss you. Dug my grave with the pens that they gave me, and I'm staring at the edge while the past tries to chase me. But hurt got rhythm, pain got grace. Truth tastes bitter when you swallow your fate, and the past ain't dead when it sleeps in your face. So I made my mark where the ink won't fade. Folded up words that I never said, stained by a hand that already bled. Every drop's for the things I regret, and I sealed it shut like a thread. I couldn't scream, so I bled out the truth, every word like a cut that I knew. If they ask why I vanished from view, tell them I was tired of fighting. Every line that I couldn't rise above, found a final place on paper. Yeah, I wrote it in blood.
If silence could talk, it would whisper my name. If pain had a shape, it would mirror my frame. And if love was real, then why did it run when I carved out my story and wrote it in blood?